So now that we've tested your swing speed, it's really important that we go through some drills and exercises that you can start with now that'll get you on that pathway to adding 20 extra meters to your drives. These next 3 exercises that we go through are going to have 3 different levels to them, all the way from starting easier to more advanced versions of it. So the first exercise that we're going to do is what we call left-handed swings, particularly if you're right-handed, but either way, it's your non-dominant way of swinging. The 2 main reasons that we do this is it will reduce being too one-sided and therefore the injury risk that we would put on our bodies if we were too dominant just swinging the one way. And it'll also train us and our bodies to be able to move both directions a lot smoother, which will then actually increase how fast we can swing the club when on course. So level 1 with our left-handed swings, we're actually not going to have a club, and all I want you to do is get into your golf stance. And obviously if you're a right-hander, we're going to practice doing our left-handed swings. So you can either go arms across your chest or arms down in front here. And I just want you to practice what it feels like to wind back left-handed and practice winding through. And with this, we want to start to imagine like we're winding through and hold the follow-through position and train our body as to what that feels like. So with no club, I'd work my way through either arms across my chest and just get used to winding my body in that opposite direction, getting it more familiar with that. So either arms straight or arms across your chest, winding back, stick the follow-through. Okay, the next level that we'll go through is we'll start to bring the club in. It doesn't matter that you've got a right-handed club. We just go into our left-handed setup position here. And what we're going to work on is half swings, okay? So for me, I like the feel of just changing my hands around, and that can be baseball grip, or you can do your normal golf grip just changed around. And what you want to start to do is just wind back halfway and then wind through, okay? And just make sure you've got plenty of space, and we're just going to wind back halfway and then wind through. Always trying to hold the follow-through position just to really reinforce the feedback to your body and get comfortable with this movement. So we just wind back halfway and then practice whooshing through, holding the position there. So that's level 2. Level 3 is where you're going to really look to maximize your left-handed swing speed and see if we can get a whoosh sound that would be similar to your right-handed or dominant swing side. So again, you're in your golf stance, you've got your grip here, and just over time, just steadily working back and seeing if we can get the same amount of whoosh. So we wind it all the way back, wind it all the way through, hold your follow-through position, and this would be level 3 of what I'm naming left-handed swings. Okay, so the second drill or exercise that we're going to go through is going to teach us how we can use our legs and use the force from the ground a lot better in our swing, because essentially all we've got is our feet touching the ground, and that's where we can generate a lot of force. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're in our golf stance again, and we're going to have our feet together, and particularly if I'm a right-handed golfer, I'm going to step to my left, and you'll swap it around if you're a left-handed golfer. But what I want you to do is just wind back as if you're making a little backswing, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to practice moving into our left side here, okay? So we're just stepping across and then pushing back up. And as you can see, I just want us to get comfortable leading and shifting our weight into this left leg here, okay? And I want to be able to do that whilst my chest or my zipper and buttons on my shirt is just facing like it would on a backswing. It's rotated back this way, and then we're stepping into that left side. So this is level 1, just getting confident moving into our left side. Because if we can't do that on a downswing comfortably, it's going to be really, really hard for us to generate the speed that we want to hit the ball further. Okay, so level 2 of this drill just builds exactly on level 1. So you're going to get your club involved now, and all you're going to do is you're going to be in your golf stance, feet together, okay, and you're just going to wind that club back halfway. You could go here, or you could go a little bit further if you want to put some wrist hinge in, that's fine. So you've got halfway back, and then from here, I want you to take that step first before you unwind the club. So it's step and then swing through. Okay, so we've got wind it halfway back, take a step, swing through. Make sure we hold that follow through position. Super important to get that feedback and make sure we got the strength and confidence in our lower body. So halfway back, step through, okay? And then level 3 is the progression on this where we're gonna be doing full swings. So we got feet together, wind back as best you can, full swing. And then from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that step and we're gonna try and get that whoosh sound. So step, whoosh, all the way through, hold the follow through, okay? Feet together, wind it all the way back, step, whoosh, hold the follow through. We'll do one more, wind it all the way back, step, whoosh, hold the follow through. So that's how we're gonna step through the levels on drill number 2. Alrighty, so as you know, golf is a rotational based sport. So we're turning our body on the backswing and then unwinding it on the downswing. So we wanna make sure we've got as much strength and power to rotate our bodies as possible. And that's what our third drill and exercise is gonna cover. So level 1, what you can do is from a chair, what we can practice doing is from the chair, what we're gonna practice doing is standing up and then adding a rotation. And I'll show you what that looks like. So we're up and rotate to the right, okay? And you can practice this with your arms, okay? So up and push to the right, okay? Similar to if you're a right-handed golfer. So we're up and push to the right. And you can do this as slow or as fast as you like. And sometimes it's helpful to split it into 2 parts. So we come up and then we rotate. And then over time, you can start to merge those 2. So we're coming up and rotating, okay? Mimicking that downswing. We would then practice doing the other way, okay? And as you get more confident, we can pivot off this leg, hold the follow through position, and then come back down into the chair. So this is level 1, getting us stronger through our legs and our core together so that we can hit that ball further. Okay, level 2. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna say goodbye to the chair. So instead, we've got squat down. So this could be, say, a half squat where you're coming down just a little bit, or you could go a fuller squat if you are confident. And then from here, we're gonna come up and push, okay? So squat and push. One more this side, squat and push. And then I'd also practice going the other way. Push, so squat down, use the legs, push. Okay, so that's level 2. And then finally, level 3, we're gonna make even more challenging. And you can hear that this starts to get your breathing up as well as building strength and power. So we're gonna have one foot in front of the other. Make sure you've got a little gap in between to help your balance. So if you're too narrow this way, it's gonna be really hard balance-wise. So just make sure there's a bit of a gap in between your feet. We'll just bend this back knee a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like from side on in just a moment. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it this way to stay in order. So we go down, and then as we come up, we push, okay? Whoop. So down, up, push. So down, up, push. Down, up, push. And then we can go the other side. So we go down, up, push, down, up, push, down, up, push. And just so you know, side on, I just take a bigger than normal step. That's it. And then we're going down, up, push, down, up, push. And just so the other way, bigger than normal step, just bend that back knee a little bit. Okay, so my heel's off the ground, down, up, push, down, up, push, down, up, push. So working your way through those 3 drills and exercises that we just covered at a level that is going to work for you and your body is going to be the best starting point that you can go to start to improve your distance within your golf game. So get started, let us know how you go, and I look forward to seeing you hit that ball further down the fairway.